So it is Saturday, about 11:30, and we are here at the Fireside Restaurant, by the Fireside, for the Mr. USB Sashing Luncheon, where Matthew Zada, I keep saying Zada, will receive his sash. I have to show this lovely coat, though. This faux fur, of course. How are we feeling this morning?
I'm tired, slightly hungover, but excited. Super excited. Excited.
Today's activities began with the official Mr. USB 2021 sashing at the Fireside Restaurant at River Spirit Casino. You are looking at my chicken pot pie. Look at our bedazzled table here. Sort of
very New Orleans.
Yes.
Just sit those. Or you know what? Just sit one at a time.
We got a gift bag. Everybody got a gift bag from Angela. It has a goodies in it, like a fireball I saw.
Wow, this is like
Eye patches that we will be needing for sure. Nice. Tex Mix, buddies. More alcohol. Yeah.
oh, so this is from you,
Nice.
and this is from Matthew.
Oh.
Thank you, Matthew.
What is that?
Go cup, so you can drink
For
everyone.
Matthew.
Probably some Tabasco. And
We have beavers. So we also have some Mr. USB contestants this year.
I was not a contestant.
Really? Was it too?
Because I beat all of you if I was.
Exactly.
How's your Miss USA experience so far?
It's very different from last year, actually.
In a good way?
Different. In a very good way.
Yeah. And Marcus Allen.
Hi.
How
I
was your-
gracefully lost.
Same. Same.
This is the clapper corner down here.
Don't add me to that corner. Not me.
The hasn't run yet category.
Not ever gonna. Not ever going to.
When he told me
So
he
it was
wanted,
rigged?
it was not.
Seems like it.
When he told me he wanted to run last year, I was happy for him, and then he got first runner up. And great guys running against him, but he was victorious this year, and I'm glad to say, welcome to our brotherhood. And I would like to give you the official Mr. USB sash.
Okay, get a little further away from me.
This is from all the Mr. USBs. There you go. Congratulations, Zada. Oh, is it? Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Why isn't it sparkly?
Speech. First off, I'd like to thank Ross, because I think without you, I probably wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have met all these awesome people. Thank you to everyone who voted for me. Hopefully I do you proud, and if not, I'm gonna have a fun time regardless, so. But truly, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Angela, for throwing this brunch. I really appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Thank you. And we're gonna have fun tonight, so. We're gonna use that, we're gonna drink a lot. That's what's gonna happen.
Let's check out the sash. All right, Mr. USB.
Should I do the purse hold?
Followed by a high fashion photo shoot by the Fireside. The Miss Teen USA finals tonight. Here's our fashion preview of what we're wearing.
As she struts in this velvet jacket, looking phenomenal, baby, phenomenal.
The Miss Teen USA finals are about to begin. Miss Teen USA is about to start. Okay, good evening, or good morning, I should say, everyone. We are here at our luxurious hotel room at the Marriott Southern Hills, very close to the River Spirit Casino and Resort.
1 mile.
A $6 Uber ride, basically. From,
$6. That's so cheap.
yeah, that's cheap. From the River Spirit Resort Casino, where we have, well, it's been a while now, but just recently attended tonight the Miss Teen USA Finals, and we need to discuss it. And
We
being
need to talk about it.
yeah, and
But
being
we're on brand.
We're on brand because it's
3 o'clock in the morning.
3:07 in the morning, so we're actually a little bit earlier than the other night. We're also
help you.
snacking on goodies from our basket, our basket, our goodie. It's 3:07 in the morning, folks, and we've been drinking. Okay, which is sort of on brand for us on this channel recently. Marcus has already gone to bed.
Oh, I'm comfortable, but
I have not addressed yet because you haven't seen my ensemble that I was wearing, so I left
This
it on.
it was a whole
Yeah.
gag gift in the sense that you served us everything.
This is
And I love that.
So we're going to talk about the finals of Miss Teen USA. So this is the first one under the new administration of Crystal Stewart, the new Miss USA organization. Miss Teen USA, very cute show. I liked the show.
I
the
love
production.
the opening number with the
Yeah.
jackets. It looked very teen, high school, cheerleader, like whatever.
Yeah,
It was good.
I loved the. Production overall. I really enjoyed it. I mean, the staging was nice. The music, for the most part, was nice.
If anybody has anything negative to say, it's because they're like awful people.
Well, no, I mean,
just
not-
kidding. I'm
we
kidding, I'm
we
kidding,
did
I'm kidding,
think
I'm
the
kidding, I'm kidding.
fitness music was a little bit too thump.
It was a
thump.
lot, but the outfits were.
They were cute.
I thought they were
really
good.
fun. Okay, what was her name? That host?
Keelani Hooker.
No, Ilani was the reigning.
No.
he
Kalani.
Kalani, whatever. Okay, she needs to go. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put that out
She
there.
didn't know
like,
how to talk. She didn't know how to read.
she couldn't complete one sentence properly, and she missed.
Wait, can you just say what she said?
Well, yeah, something about one of the contestants.
African American.
She helped out at her church,
Mythological.
which was supposed to be, I'm sure, the African Methodist church, but she said something like the African mythological church, and you're like, girl,
We all believe in myths.
it's Methodist, okay? But there were many incidents like that where she just could not complete
Yeah.
a sentence. So, the other girl was fine, but what's her name? Kalani. They need to bring back the hook on that one and pull her off
Kalani
stage.
H.
Yeah, sorry.
I just want to know.
Not
what
okay.
else she
That
is.
girl
But
was
she was
not okay.
awful. She was an awful host.
So, but anyway,
She was a. Okay
so the
host.
show happened, and we went down basically to a top 5. That's kind of where we want to pick it up because we could talk forever about the whole show and put you to sleep. But
Let's
top
talk about
5.
top 16 really quick.
Okay, well, we did really good actually at picking the top 16
I think
collectively.
we had 3 that weren't in top 16.
Yeah, we did really good.
However, top 16, any of those girls that were in the top 5, or like made it to top 5, would have been great.
Yeah.
The top girls all deserved to be where they were.
Well, out of the 16, the top 5, there were I couldn't really pick a top 5 honestly because there were seriously out of those 16, 10 girls that I really, really liked. I mean, I just thought were great and fitness wear great and evening gowns seemed like they were beautiful and they were great.
I agree.
I couldn't really cut it down to 10. So when they picked the top 5, 3 of the girls that I thought were really amazing and awesome of the 10 that I couldn't decide made it, and 2 that I didn't think were not my favorites made
Where
it.
2? Sorry.
So I would say DC and who was the other one?
I agree.
Yeah, DC and Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was not, I just, not somebody I wasn't in my 10, of the 16. So anyway, but that happens, right? I think what this show proved tonight, because many people were wondering with the new administration, would they be more like beauty, beauty, beauty? Or would they be more favoring the interview? What's going to be more important, or their intelligence or something, or their platform was more important? And I think this tonight showed that it was in fact not just going to be, it was very beautiful. But it was not just beauty. It was going to be some content.
Damn seats out on the stage and microphones.
He was freaking out. He was like, what is happening right now?
What is going on? But let me tell you, they had a conversation.
Yeah.
And that red table talk, there was no red table. But
it was interesting.
Some girls knew how to talk. Some girls did not. None of them answered their questions.
So it was supposed to be like conversational, sort of. They were asking a bunch of different questions, and you were jumping in wherever and kind of conversing with the other girls. So that part was really interesting to see. It was really unfortunate because I think somebody that we really loved, Utah, I think she potentially was the winner.
She was the winner.
But I understand she's 16 years old, right?
She was the youngest.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Just turned 16 3 days ago or 4 days ago.
Yeah, but they asked a question like, if you could be invisible for an hour.
Honey, rob a bank.
What would you do? If you could be invisible for an hour, what would you do? And she started talking about going to the kitchen and eating snacks. And it was sort of like,
honey, we do that anyway.
Yeah, I don't get what that has to do with being invisible. Like, I'm not sure.
Give me some Captain Crunch.
And you could tell she was really going like, what the hell am I saying? Like that was kind of happening. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. And they kind of came back to her, and she could not recover. She didn't recover from that for the rest of the interview.
She fumbled.
Yeah.
And you saw it in her body language.
Yeah.
You saw it in how Texas started to talk, and she thought it was her opportunity to chime in and say something
sensible,
eloquent, but it didn't work. And I thought Utah was going to win. However, she fumbled and did not know how to recover.
Yeah, she never really recovered from that. So it was Utah, Pennsylvania. Bit of a surprise for me to be in the top. Not totally knowing that they were going to consider interview really more and all that. It was okay, but initially I was like, okay, well, Pennsylvania, Texas, DC, and Florida. I think throughout that top 5 conversation, Florida...
She was most smooth. She was smooth.
Very smooth, very well spoken, and she had good answers,
Her answers were good conversation pieces.
Yeah.
However, I will say no girl answered their question.
Yeah, they did do one final question then after this round where it was like a serious question. And I don't think a single girl actually answered the question.
Answer the questions.
Some of them, were more eloquent than other, but like none of them really gave the answer to the question.
They didn't.
So it was kind of a washout to me. That part was like, well, the last question is kind of a washout. Nobody really. They were all okay, and nobody really answered it.
How did Florida win? Because she was conversational, consistent.
Yeah.
And she made a connection.
Yeah.
With all of her shit that she was doing.
Yeah. I thought language.
Terrible.
This program with people lying in bed is no longer appropriate. For children. anyway, I think at that point it was kind of like Florida was probably the kind of more obvious winner, and I think DC, who ended up being first runner-up, was very heartfelt in her speaking.
She could speak.
Yeah.
However, didn't have enough time to say what
she never kind of got everything out she wanted to say. Yeah. So I think the final results were very good to me. Very positive.
Top 16 would have been happy with any girl that got to make it to the finals. Top 5, same.
And they did, a great job.
They did it.
The only thing was like Utah sort of stumbling, which was
Stumbled?
unfortunate, and got in her head too much. But I mean, those things happen, and she didn't really recover from it. But otherwise, like, I think everything went off really well. And she's 16 years old. I mean, bravo for her, bravo, whatever, for getting
The
that far.
youngest, she was 15.
Yeah.
Then
And she also won Best State Costume when we left her bee
Boom.
costume. So there you go.
give me all the honey.
Yeah, yeah. So that was Miss Teen USA pageant, and then we all went out and like drank a lot. What?
Oh, and it was fun. But can we talk about who we missed?
Oh, okay. Who did you miss?
California?
Yeah, these were girls that were in the top 16. That
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
yeah, like Mississippi, beautiful dress.
Oh,
Oh my god,
she looked like I'm going to say this with God's blessing, a fucking angel.
yeah.
Sorry.
South
I
Carolina
shouldn't have said
was
that.
beautiful,
I'm sorry.
beautiful.
Tall.
Yeah,
Her face.
gorgeous. And
Probably.
speaking of faces, Maryland. Oh my goodness, she was beautiful, beautiful.
I thought she was going to take it all, and then she did her little switch with the hair flip. And I was like,
Just a little-
too much.
Oh well, I think that's it, isn't it?
Iowa's dress.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah.
It was good, but she didn't know how to walk.
Oh well,
Sorry.
that's our. I guess that's it. I mean,
That's
that's
it.
our.
That's it. Teen. I would have been happy with anybody that won
Yeah, yeah.
in the top 16.
And I think it was, it's their first show. Crystal Stewart, new Miss USA organization,
Production was great.
and I think it went great. Other than like the horrible hostess, but you don't know that until that happens, right?
Kalani. That was her
Kalani,
name.
yeah.
Kalani. She was not great.
Oh, and Ki'i, of course, we have to say the outgoing Miss Teen USA from Hawaii, Ki'ilani Aruda. Oh my God. What a transition. I mean, she was beautiful and everything when she won and amazing, but she was like so eloquent. I mean, so well-spoken.
Well spoken. You would have never thought she was reading anything. Like, it felt genuine. The way she turned around and gave kisses to all the girls competing.
She had a beautiful farewell speech. Really
She
was
did.
beautiful.
You know what I love most?
But
Her bangs.
yeah,
Very
thanks.
old school Hawaii with the bangs. And then even at her competition that she won, she wore the flower.
Yeah, yeah. And she always represents, you know what I mean? Like even in her
She's
farewell
Hawaii.
speech, she was speaking some
She-
Hawaiian, and
Yes.
yeah, it was great.
Did not.
So she was flawless, and I'm hoping she comes back to run in the Miss, later
If
on.
she runs in the Miss, she'll be Miss
Yeah,
USA.
be awesome. Anyway, okay, those are our thoughts, and that's the end of whatever day we're on, day 5 or something for me. Tomorrow we have kind of some free time in the day, so there's not anything happening until tomorrow afternoon. Will be the Men of Pageantry luncheon or
It's
dinner.
at
It's
4,
more like
right?
early dinner. It's like 4:00. Yeah, and then the
State costume.
Yeah, Miss USA state costumes. We're excited about that. First time they brought them back since sometime in the 1980s, and then afterwards is the Welcome to Miss USA party at this. What is it called? Mystic Disco or something like that.
Majestic.
Majestic. It's this gay nightclub. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be gay. It's going to be
gay.
fun.
So
Full
yeah,
of gays.
that's all happening tomorrow.
And a lot of good pageant women
Oh yeah,
who have a lot of opinions.
a catwalk competition. He always has a catwalk competition at his party.
I can't judge,
Yeah.
but I should.
Well, we would have had the new Mr. USB judging, but he was not able to stay. He's been here today, but he can't stay through tomorrow night. So, yeah, he's got to work, like nobody's working. So that's how it is, those who are. Okay, good night, everybody.
Good night. Mwah, 3 a.m. Hey.
Love you. Love
Ew.
you. How do we do that? Love you. The little hearts.
I love you. Boom.
All right, good night.